Sami Zayn rejoins the Bloodline. Charlotte Flair's young fan Scarlett Guillen passes away at 8 after cancer battle. Liv Morgan officially goes public with new relationship. New update on rumored issues between CM Punk and WWE. Stephanie McMahon didn't want Vince McMahon back in WWE. Nikki Blackheart's new WWE name revealed. Let's get started. Sami Zayn rejoins the Bloodline. The undisputed WWE Championship has become the center of everything once again, and after what happened on SmackDown, there are several signs that Sami Zayn could be heading back toward the Bloodline. Number 3. Sami Zayn hinted at it on SmackDown. While talking about the undisputed WWE Championship, Sami said that the title was in the family. At first, it sounded like just another line, but considering everything that's happened between Sami and the Bloodline, it stood out immediately. Ever since leaving the group, Sami has done everything possible to move forward, so hearing him refer to the family again felt intentional. Triple H has built a reputation for rewarding fans who pay attention to small details, and comments like this often become much bigger months later. WWE has also never erased Sami's history as the honorary use. Commentary continues to reference that chapter whenever Roman Reigns or Jey Uso are involved, keeping that connection alive for a reason. Number 2. Roman has made it clear that he wants the undisputed WWE Championship back where he believes it belongs, with the Bloodline. To him, that championship represents the family's legacy and control over WWE. Even though Sami isn't related to the Anoa'i family, Roman once gave him the title of honorary use and trusted him in some of the group's biggest moments. If Roman truly believes the championship belongs in the family, bringing Sami back actually makes sense. The difference this time is that Sami wouldn't return as someone blindly following orders. After everything they've been through, he would likely come back on his own terms, creating a much different dynamic than fans saw in 2022. Number 1. Jey Uso lost the number 1 contenders match on SmackDown. Cody Rhodes defeated Jey Uso to earn a shot at Sami Zayn's undisputed WWE Championship. While that looked like a setback for Jey, it may actually free him up to play a much bigger role. If Roman wants Sami to leave SummerSlam as champion, Jey could interfere to stop Cody from winning. Sami would keep the title, the Bloodline would accomplish its goal, and Sami could repay Jey by officially rejoining the group. It would be a shocking twist, but with all these clues starting to line up, a Bloodline reunion may not be as impossible as it once seemed. Charlotte Flair's young fan Scarlett Guillen passes away at 8 after cancer battle. The wrestling community is mourning the loss of Scarlett Guillen, an 8-year-old WWE fan whose incredible courage inspired countless people during her battle with diffuse midline glioma, also known as DMG, a rare and aggressive form of brain cancer. Scarlett first became known to many WWE fans through the company's community outreach efforts, but what started as a special meeting soon turned into a genuine connection with Charlotte Flair. Their bond quickly grew into something much bigger than a single appearance, and Charlotte made sure Scarlett's story would never be forgotten. At Survivor Series War Games 2025, Charlotte proudly wore custom entrance gear designed by Scarlett, giving the young fan a chance to leave her mark on one of WWE's biggest events. Months later, Charlotte honored her once again by dedicating her WrestleMania 42 entrance attire to Scarlett and her courageous fight against cancer, ensuring that millions of fans around the world would remember her strength and creativity. Scarlett's family shared the heartbreaking news on her GoFundMe page, announcing that after an incredibly brave battle, Scarlett had passed away at just 8 years old. They described her as the light of every room she entered, someone with a contagious laugh, a bright smile, and a personality that brought joy to everyone around her. They also thanked the incredible community that stood beside them throughout Scarlett's journey with prayers, donations, kind messages, and unwavering support. As they now face the unimaginable loss of their daughter, the family is asking for help with funeral and memorial expenses, while encouraging anyone who cannot donate to simply keep Scarlett in their thoughts, prayers, and continue sharing her story. Scarlett's impact reached far beyond a WWE appearance. She became part of Charlotte Flair's journey, and through Charlotte's tributes at Survivor Series and WrestleMania, her courage, imagination, and unforgettable spirit were seen by millions of wrestling fans around the world. Our deepest thoughts and condolences go out to Scarlett Guillen's family, friends, Charlotte Flair, and everyone whose lives were touched by Scarlett. Her story will continue to inspire people for years to come, and she will never be forgotten. New update on rumored issues between CM Punk and WWE. Two major wrestling news outlets have now weighed in on the rumors surrounding CM Punk and WWE, but neither has confirmed exactly what, if anything, is going on behind the scenes. According to Dave Meltzer in the Wrestling Observer newsletter, there have been what he described as minor issues involving Punk. Meltzer said those issues can be traced back to WrestleMania, where Punk lost the World Heavyweight Championship. However, he did not provide any confirmed details about what those issues actually are. Fightful Select has also addressed the speculation. The outlet said it has heard plenty of rumblings and rumors about possible problems dating back to WrestleMania, but stressed that none of those claims have been specifically confirmed. Fightful also noted that, compared to its previous report, very little has changed, and there still isn't enough verified information to explain what's happening. At the same time, another interesting detail has emerged involving CM Punk's original SummerSlam plans. Speaking on Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer said the plan had been for Punk to challenge Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship at SummerSlam. According to Meltzer, that was the direction WWE was planning to take before things changed. Those plans reportedly became much more complicated after Sami Zayn captured the undisputed WWE Championship at Night of Champions in June. With a new champion in place, WWE's creative direction appears to have shifted, leaving Punk's SummerSlam status much less certain. There's also another detail that has caught fans' attention. As of now, CM Punk is not advertised for Raw in Chicago on WWE's official website. However, the Allstate Arena's official X account previously included Punk in a promotional post for the event. That difference has led to even more speculation, although it does not confirm that Punk has been removed from the show or that any backstage issues are affecting his status. For now, that's where things stand. There are rumors, there are reports, but very few confirmed facts. Until WWE or CM Punk addresses the situation directly, fans will have to wait and see what really happens next. Liv Morgan officially goes public with new relationship. For a long time, fans have been trying to figure out whether Liv Morgan and Landon Hardwicke were actually dating. Neither of them ever came out and confirmed anything, but there were plenty of clues that kept the rumors alive. Now, it seems Hardwicke has finally answered everyone's questions. On July 4th, Landon Hardwicke shared a series of photos on Instagram that appeared to make their relationship official. He kept the caption incredibly simple, writing, "Happy 4th," but it was the photos themselves that grabbed everyone's attention. One picture showed Liv taking a mirror selfie while Hardwicke wrapped his arm around her neck. Another featured the two relaxing together at the beach, with Liv lying comfortably on top of him. In another photo, Liv kissed him on the head. None of the pictures looked staged or meant to fuel speculation. Instead, they gave fans what felt like the clearest confirmation yet that the two are together. What's interesting is that Liv has been very private about her personal life over the last several years. Even while she was involved in a high-profile on-screen storyline with Dominic Mysterio in WWE, she rarely discussed dating publicly. However, during an appearance on Pod Meets World in June 2025, Liv gave fans some insight into what it would actually take for someone to date her. When asked whether her on-screen romance made real-life relationships more difficult, she admitted that it absolutely could. A really strong, secure man is actually married and has a beautiful, strong, secure wife that is okay with him going off to work every weekend and us having a little on-screen rendezvous. If I happen to be so lucky to find someone just as confident, great. But the last couple years, I've been really into my work. I didn't make space for dating. I wanted to see how great I could become when wrestling was my focus. Right now, I'm happy with where my energy and time are allocated. After months of fans trying to connect the dots, it seems Liv Morgan may have finally found someone who understands the unique world she lives in. Stephanie McMahon didn't want Vince McMahon back in WWE. Back in July 2022, Vince McMahon stepped down as WWE CEO amid an internal investigation. At the time, Stephanie McMahon and Nick Khan took over as co-CEOs, while Paul Levesque continued leading WWE's creative direction. But according to newly revealed information connected to the ongoing legal proceedings, Vince never completely gave up on returning. A leaked voicemail reportedly shows that after a private dinner at the Mark Hotel in New York in December 2022, Vince was already talking about selling WWE to Endeavor. What's interesting is that this was before he officially returned to WWE's board of directors and before any public sale process had even begun. Court records say that dinner included Vince McMahon, Ari Emanuel, Mark Shapiro, Nick Khan, Stephanie McMahon, Paul Levesque, and Linda McMahon. Nick Khan later testified that Stephanie McMahon wasn't on board with her father's return. According to his deposition, she questioned why Vince needed to come back at all and also believed there was no reason to sell WWE if that was his plan. Khan recalled Stephanie discouraging Vince from returning as CEO because no one really knew what role he intended to take. He also said she expressed that WWE didn't need to be sold if that was what Vince was considering. Despite her concerns, Vince returned to WWE's board in January 2023, regained significant influence over the company, and eventually oversaw the sale to Endeavor. That deal led to the creation of TKO Group Holdings, with Vince becoming executive chairman. Stephanie's response was immediate. Shortly after Vince's return, she resigned from WWE, ending her time as co-CEO. Then, in early 2024, Vince resigned from TKO after former WWE employee Janelle Grant filed a federal lawsuit against him. These newly revealed details paint an even clearer picture of how divided WWE's leadership was behind closed doors during one of the company's most important transitions. Nikki Blackheart's new WWE name revealed. Nikki Blackheart made a memorable first impression on this week's episode of NXT. She appeared at the end of the show and blindsided Tatum Paxley immediately after Paxley's main event match against Kalani Jordan. The surprise attack instantly got fans talking, but it wasn't just because of her debut. It was what happened afterward that really caught everyone's attention. Interestingly, WWE never actually said her name during the broadcast. The commentary team left her identity unconfirmed, which made the mystery even bigger. However, WWE's own website may have accidentally spoiled the answer. After the show, WWE uploaded the debut video to WWE.com. Fans quickly noticed that the URL for the video included the name Reina Volcan. That immediately raised eyebrows because WWE recently filed a trademark for that exact name. While trademarks don't always end up being used on television, this timing feels more than just a coincidence. Before making her televised debut, Blackheart had reportedly competed in a WWE dark match under the name Martinez. That now appears to have been nothing more than a temporary placeholder while WWE finalized a permanent ring name. There is one detail that makes this situation a little more interesting though. The same WWE.com page also incorrectly stated that she attacked Kendall Gray. That never happened. The person she actually attacked was Tatum Paxley. Because of that mistake, it's possible someone accidentally entered the wrong information while uploading the video. Even with that error, the use of Reina Volcan in the URL is still difficult to ignore. WWE has filed trademarks in the past that were never used on television, so nothing is official until the company confirms it on NXT. But right now, all signs seem to point in the same direction. If this wasn't simply a publishing mistake, Nikki Blackheart may have already received her official WWE identity before the company has even announced it on screen.